Hello everyone, this is Geeta Srinivasan, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce from KCS Kasinada College of Arts and Science. I would like to talk with you about the practical auditing. In this unit, I would like to explain about the classification of audit. Classification we can also say as types. So, we will see what is types of audit. The types of audit are divided on the basis of organization, on base of function, based on period, based on scope, and based on objective, and also based on subject matter. Among this, there is some very important topic is there. That is statutory audit, private audit, government audit. And then we'll see about the external audit and internal audit. In this slide, we will see about the internal audit, external audit and statutory audit. Internal audit means audit which is conducted internally, that is within the company and on behalf of the management of the company is called as internal audit. The audit is undertaken by the company's employee who is specially appointed for this purpose. The appointment, scope of work, remuneration are determined by the management itself. The internal auditor need not possess the qualifications prescribed by the Companies Act. He is an employee of the company. So, next we will see about the external audit. Audit which is undertaken by an individual person. Listen carefully. It is by the individual person who is appointed by the shareholders and not by the management is called as external audit. The external auditor verifies the financial statements and submits the reports to the shareholders, that is to the shareholders about the truth and fairness of the financial statements. The auditor must have a qualified chartered accountant. Next, we'll see about the statutory audit. Audit of the company when governed by a particular law or states and is made compulsory is called a statutory audit. That is, for example, the companies governed by Companies Act 2013. Banks will be governed by the Banking Regulation Act 1949. Insurance company will be governed by the Insurance Company Act 1938. Electricity will be governed by Electricity Supply Act 1948. So likewise cooperative societies and public and charitable trust also. Here we will see the government audit, cost audit and special audit. The government audit means government departments, public utilities and municipalities and other government institutions audit the accounts by a government auditor. That is, the person will be appointed by the central government on the advice of controller and audit general. And the auditor, after examining the accounts, submit the report to CNAG who comments on it and places before the parliament. And the cost audit. Cost audit is a verification of the correctness of the cost accounts and of the adherence to the cost accounting plan. That is, the audit which is conducted to check the cost accounts. The audit is conducted by cost accountants within the meaning of Cost and Work Accountants Act 1939. Now we see about the special audit. A special audit is a type of audit conducted on the special circumstances of the central government for some special purposes. the central government will appoint a special auditor. How and when this special audit will be conducted? When the affairs of the company are not being managed in accordance with sound business principles, that is, if they have not followed the principles, and if there is any serious injury or damage to the interest of trade, industry and business to which it pertains, and when the financial position of the company is to endanger its solvency. On such cases, these type of auditor will be conducted. Forensic audit. Forensic means techniques used in connection with the detection of crime. So, it is an examination of a company's financial records to derive evidence which can be used in a court of law or legal proceedings. That is, the company is trying to find out the evidence to prove its financial records. Next, we'll see about tax audit. Tax audit is an official examination or audit of the tax department to the tax return that declares by taxpayers as required by law. That is, it will be conducted by the tax department to the tax returns. Okay, so with this, the classification audit is over. Next, we'll see about audit planning. Planning is required to complete the work effectively and efficiently within the time. So, not only audit planning, for every work we required a planning in advance, so that we will not be having any confusion. We can easily complete the work effectively. So here, audit planning is a process of deciding in advance, that is, what is to be done, who is to be done, how it has to be done, and when it has to be done. This planning will be prepared by the auditor in order to have an effective and efficient work. Now we will see about the audit program. Audit program is a detailed return statement designed by the auditor. It is in that there will be some instructions and guidelines to the audit staff so that they can perform their work properly. In short, it is a tool for planning, directing and controlling. I hope if I say what are there in that content, and I think it will be very clear for you to understand what is the audit program. So, as I said, it is a written statement. In that statement, there will be name of the client, object of the client, date of commencement, duration of audit work, system of accounting adopted by the client, effectiveness of system, report of the previous auditor, examining various ledger accounts and examining the various subsidiary books, profit and loss accounts, balance sheets and other registers. So there is a two type of audit program. One is fixed audit program, another one is flexible audit program. Fixed audit program is, it includes general or standardized instructions to all audits. But when you come to the flexible, it refers to audit program designed for certain specific functional areas like purchases, stores, inventory controls, etc. So what will be the objective of it? The object of the audit program is to provide clear instruction to the audit assistants as to what and how much work to be done, fixing the time space, and to ensure completion of audit work within the specified time period. So this audit program will be very useful for the auditor as well as to their assistants. I hope I can stop here. The remaining topics we will continue in our next presentation. I am very much thankful to those who have listened to me. Thank you.